at the helm of the MEWF. He's got the title.
Without a doubt, Axel Rotten at the pinnacle of his career, and I can definitely rest assured, and I think a lot of people would agree with me, I think Mark Shrader very well could be at the pinnacle of his career as well.
I have never seen Axel Rotten look more fierce, more intense, more focused than he does for this match. Obviously, he's not taking Mark Shrader lightly.
He's not taking him lightly at all. I mean, every title match you have to train hard for, you have to scout out, you got to watch the videos on your opponent. I'm sure Axel Rotten has done his background check. If not, Jeff Jones has done it for him. And look at Shrader, he looks great.
Since making the transition from the light heavyweight to the heavyweight ranks, he's done quite well for himself. We know he's beaten the wise guy, Jimmy Cicero. He took out Corporal Punishment some weeks ago, and he has vaulted himself to title contention here in the MEWF. Do you want to know why? It's Cutting Edge Action fans right here. Mark Shrader, Axel Rotten, you can't see this going up and down the dial. Only here in the MEWF, only on the Wrestling Extravaganza can we bring you two superior athletes like these.
Definitely a mismatch in the styles and the way they wrestle, Ron Young. Mark Shrader on one hand, very fast, has a lot of power for being, well, not a small man, but a medium-sized man. Has a lot of power, he's very quick, he has an excellent wrestling background as we're seeing right now. And then on the other hand, you got Axel Rotten, the innovator of violence.
But by the same token, as violent, as vile, as disgusting as Axel Rotten can get, the man can flat out wrestle.
He can wrestle when he wants to, he can brawl when he wants to. It depends how he feels, what kind of style he needs to use. That's the one thing that's great about Axel Rotten. He has so much...
a light heavyweight title match earlier tonight. Boy, you can't cut it.
It would certainly be to Axel Rotten's advantage to let this become a brawl. And it would certainly be Mark Shrader's advantage to keep it as scientific as possible.
Without a doubt.
If he has to trade blows with Axel Rotten, if he has to trade high-impact maneuvers, forget it.
One thing we didn't key on, Ron Young, was Axel does not have to beat Mark Shrader. Mark Shrader has got to beat Axel.
This is
and there
absolutely
has
true.
Been very, very, very few men, you can count them probably on one hand, that have done that in Axel's whole career.
This is most definitely true. For the first time in quite some time, we have two men in the title picture who have an incredible amount of title action.
Without a doubt, Mark Shrader, former light heavyweight champion, now climbed up to the heavyweight ranks, as I said before. Axel Rotten, well, Axel Rotten's Axel Rotten. He's been there, did it, done it. He's done it all.
If there was a man who could represent the sport of professional wrestling at any level, any way you want to cut and dice it, it's Axel Rotten. No questions about it. He is the MEWF champion, and he
is the master of mind games.
This is most definitely true.
A couple forearm blows by Mark Shrader. He shoots him off. Shoulder tackle. You're not going to beat him that way.
There's the weight and leverage advantage. Misses with the hip toss, and Axel right on top of him. Axel will make you carry his weight throughout the match, and Mark Shrader cannot afford to do that.
One thing we forgot to mention, Ron Young, is Mark Shrader, one of the biggest notches he got in his career to get to this match was upsetting, and I mean upsetting, Corporal Punishment last month.
No one thought that that could possibly happen.
I mean, it looked like a total mismatch in the ring. Shrader got the crowd behind him, he got the intestinal fortitude rolling, and somehow came out with a victory, and that's why he's here at the big dance tonight.
As I have said time and time again, this kid has heart. He's proved it, and he's got his shot. Let's see what he can do. Oh, my goodness.
Not going to do anything right there.
Flips him 360 degrees. And, you know, Axel has his hardcore of fans that are solidly behind him regardless of what side of the fence he's on.
One thing remains the same, though. Axel Rotten is our champion. Whether you like him or you hate him, you got to look up to him because he's the one carrying the torch in the MEWF.
He commands respect, there's no doubt about it. And a man who wants some respect is in the ring right now. Let's see if we can get the victory roll off here. Flipping him up. Sunset flip. Oh, right into the ropes. He's too close.
Too close to the ropes.
Thinking on his feet, Mark Shrader.
That's what Shrader has to do, though. He has got to use his speed to his advantage.
But something we don't normally see from Mark Shrader is an aerial attack. He's a mat technician. He likes to keep conversing with Jeff Jones. Divide and conquer. Mark Shrader is fixed firmly on Axel Rotten. He's not paying any attention to Jeff Jones at all. And that's a good thing. He's not being distracted. Wait a minute, come on.
Gotta keep your eye on Jeff.
He needs to have eyes in the back of his head. There's Jeff Jones with the chair. Oh, right across the back. The referee, he didn't even see it.
I didn't see either. What happened?
Oh, he took that chair and he waffled him with it.
No, he didn't. Jeff Jones is outside the ring. How could he have done that?
You know, you need to be looking at your monitor at all times, not just when you feel like it.
Call it like I see it, Ron.
Axel Rotten all over top of Mark Shrader now. Oh, there's that big left hand.
It's all mind game, Ron Young. He's playing right into Axel's.
Sets him right up.
plan.
Oh, my goodness. Whoa, drives him to the mat.
Form of a flying power.
Now Jeff Jones to the apron. Now, come on.
That's a fine, upstanding headbanger fan.
Distracting the referee's attention.
She likes Axel. She hates him.
Just showing him all. No. Right across the bat.
He leveled him. He leveled him.
When it comes to 4, 5, he could be at 6 already. Count at 2, and Shrader still kicks out. If it had not been for Jeff Jones there, he may have come away right into the chair. Axel took it right in the head.
And now Shrader's got the chair.
What is he? Now Jeff Jones still, he doesn't realize what's going on here. Oh my goodness, he sent him through, and he's pummeling Axel Rotten. Pummeling him in the head. And once again, Shrader going up top. The referee finally sees what happened, but he's not sure what. Oh my God, he dropped right across the head. It was a guillotine.
Hooks the leg.
We have a new MEWF champion.
I don't believe it.
His moment of glory. And this moment of glory will end here tonight, Ron Young, because now he is on the hit list of everyone.
Listen to this crowd reaction for this young man.